You know what they say? It's that blondes have more fun. I've been feeling pretty depressed recently, so I thought I'd give it a go, see if it works, because my medication isn't anymore. It's not doing it. There's just sort of this deep emptiness almost. Anyway, you didn't come here to hear about that. Let's positive thinking. Let's get in a good mood. We've got a great tasty alcohol today for the show, and it is it's Frosty Jacks this time. Frosty Jacks, for those not in the know, it's a 7.5% strength cider. Usually enjoyed in the form of a massive fucking 3 litre bottle of it when you're like 16 years old, you know. You get one of them, share it between some pals, you get rat-arsed. Good times, you know. Cheap. It was only like £4 for one of them. These individual cans, this was like 90p. The main problem with it, I would suggest, is that it tastes like absolute piss. From memory though, you know, we're going to go in there and give it a fair shot today. But if I remember correctly, and unfortunately I've drank more than my fair share of Frosty Jacks in my days, let me tell you. This shit is like poison. Oh, now the sound of that lovely crack when the can opened was slightly ruined by the aroma of the Frosty Jacks hitting my nose. It's almost like if you got yourself a glass and you poured half of it full of apple juice and then the other half with raw sewage. But look, I've seen your comments, okay? I've seen all the posts on social media. That alcohol review guy's a massive pussy. He calls himself an alcohol expert, but he only drinks really nice drinks that everyone likes. Oh, he had a rum and a dark fruits, and he was pretending like it was really horrible and difficult. Boo-hoo-hoo. And to all of the haters out there who've bullied me to this point that I'm drinking this, this one's for you. Get fucked. And with that said, let's give it the old taste-a-roo. No, it's not cold enough. I don't think temperatures go low enough for this to be nice. That is absolutely rank. It sort of fools you for a second. You take the initial sort of gulp of it, and it's more like that any other. It's more or less like any other cider. But then you swallow. Okay, and trust me, I know a thing or two about swallowing. I once swallowed a handful of pain medications in an attempt to... Forget about that. Anyway, you swallow it, and then it really hits you, the pungent sort of, this is why this cost 89p for one of these, okay? I mean, I can say with confidence, obviously, this is only episode 3, but this is the worst drink I've had on the show so far, and it's probably going to be the worst drink that I subject myself to on the show for quite some time. I can say that with confidence. Even if I don't remember exactly what the other 2 drinks taste like, I'm confident they couldn't be this bad. I'm absolutely confident of it. I mean, the rum was stronger than this, so there's a chance it had more of an edge. And some people don't like fruity drinks like strong or dark fruits, so maybe, depending on what sort of mood you're in. But no, I'm sure I'm confident of it. I'm confident this is the worst one. I'm pretty confident of it. I'm confident of it, but I'm the host of an alcohol review show. Me being confident is just not enough, okay? Much like when I approach women at the club. Confidence alone does not make for success. Hey, John on the couch doing the same recycled joke from the last 2 episodes. Why don't you crack open a dark fruits? Oh, that's a neat, sweet treat. How could I forget? This, when I try this, that's not neat or sweet or a treat. The Strongbow Dark Fruits is without a doubt nicer than the Frosty Jacks. Cool, so does that mean that I don't need to finish drinking this then, if you already know the answer? No, good one though. Waste not, want not. See that bad boy off. Aye, Captain. And whilst he's working on that, I'm just going to go ahead and pour myself a shot of the old red leg. See how this holds up, if it stands the test of time. There we go. Nice and easy. Hey John, how's that can going? Yeah, it's almost done. Good stuff. Well, hey, cheers, okay? I'm going to have a shot of this. Ooh. Ooh. That is nicer than the Frosty Jacks. Right, I'm done with that. Very good. Tell you what, I actually wouldn't mind trying one of those shots that you've just had. Yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, hey, we've got to make sure we're on the same page, okay? This is a rigorous scientific approach. How am I supposed to just take your word for it that the dark fruits is nicer if I haven't tried it? So I'll give you one of these suckers, and you pass me a can over. Yeah, that makes sense. Hold on, I've got one for you right here. Thank you. Cheers. And hey, there's your shot. Don't drink it all at once. I mean, I have to drink it all at once, right? It's a shot. That's how you do. Whatever. Cheers. Cheers. Just for science, just going to try it. Just for science, I should probably finish it. Can you tell that I'm going to great lengths to avoid drinking the Frosty Jacks? I now can say with 100% scientific accuracy, this is the worst. My number one drinking rule for all the people watching this would be to drink responsibly. You know, don't drink anything that you don't want to, okay? When you feel like you've hit your comfortable limit and you're a bit waved, you should stop. Have a glass of water. Snap out of it. Done. Okay. Now I know what you're thinking. Alright, John, you look rat-arsed. You've only just finished that can and you don't seem like you're about to chug another one. And you'd be damn right. I'm not drinking another one of those today. I promise you that. But that's because I have a special treat for everyone. For the first time in the history of the Alcohol Review, we're going to have our special correspondent live and in the flesh, right here in my flat with me, your host. Hello, welcome back to the Alcohol Review. I'm joined by our first ever in-studio guest, my brother Rob. Hi there, mate. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks, John. I'm thrilled to be here.
Thank you. Well, you're going to be even more thrilled in a minute, pal, when we crack open these bad boys. A couple of nice cold Frosty Jacks for a couple of cool brothers. Cheers.
8 out of 10 for smell.
You're full of shit. This fucking reeks, bro.
You know, I was never one of the people who would like drink Frosty Jacks in the park. Frosty Jacks was not my definite choice.
You were above that, weren't you?
I was above that. Yeah.
Oh, I was not.
Yeah, that's not as bad as it smells.
Yeah, this is better than it was the other day, but these have now been in the fridge for a few days, so this is significantly easier to drink.
To be fair, I don't think it tastes as strong as 7.5.
I think it does taste a 7.5. Yeah.
You know that the cheapest pint in Wetherspoons?
Which one? Cider?
The cider, yeah.
Magners?
Yeah, I might like this more than Magners, honestly.
Magners is not good, but it's better than this. I will say, if you could get this in Wetherspoons for £2 a pint, I would get it now and then, just for the banter.
Oh, that's getting worse the more I drink it.
Yeah. This was the other thing I said earlier, is the first sip, like when you first taste it, it's like, that's just like a normal cider. And then you get the aftertaste, and that's where you realise, like, this is dog shit.
Yeah, I'm not liking this at all. I can't imagine drinking this warm.
Another way in which you're qualified to talk about alcohol is because you have your own podcast in which you do drink alcohol.
That's true.
What's it called? How can the people find it? I'll put a link in the thing for the 10 people that watch this, and hopefully some of them will check it out.
It's called the IC ****Y podcast. Yep. Provided by Bandstand Audio. You can get that on YouTube, you can get that on Spotify, you can get that on Apple, you can get that on Google Pods.
And look, if you're a fan of watching or listening to people called Dilworth sinking some drinks down them, hey, you're gonna love it.
We review episodes of my car.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably mention that, because when you give the name, it's very confusing. It's the IC ****Y podcast, and I drink on it. It's like, what? That doesn't sound like an idea for a podcast. To be fair, this doesn't sound like an idea for a show. Well, that was nice. Rob, thoughts? What would you rate that Bev out of 10? I think I'm leaning towards, having drunk a couple of cans of it now, a 3 out of 10.
I'm gonna match you with that.
Yeah.
It's given me a frosty feeling that I don't know if I'm ever gonna get over.
It's made me feel sad, bad, and dangerous to know. We've had one at a leisurely pace, but now we're going to see how chuggable they are.
Are we taking the entire thing?
You chug the whole thing.
Great.
I'm not good at downing drinks. It takes me fucking ages, and I have to do some cuts. But okay, you do have to see the drink off. That's unfortunately the case. Unless you don't feel well. Okay, drink responsibly. That was one of the worst experiences of my life. But hey, thank you for coming on the show. And yeah, you know, it's been a pleasure. If you want to be a special correspondent, you know, look how much fun he's just had. If you're about it, all right, and you want to be on this show, there's almost zero requirements, okay? To come here in the flat, you can't right now, okay? I'm sorry, this is a COVID-safe space, all right? But, you know, get in touch, hit me up. We'll get you in, we'll get you on the payroll. You keep an eye on your bank account, mate, and there's going to be a hefty something coming in there in the next few days.
I believe it.
50% share of the ad revenue from these videos.
What's 50% of 0?
Yeah, okay, fair. Anyway,
Wicked.
thank you for watching.